Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is August the 5th, 2026. We're going to be talking about NXT results because a lot of things happen. We have championship matches on the line. We had an underground match for the NXT Women's Championship. And we have Heatwave coming up. We heard that Grayson Waller will be versing Cruz Matana. I can't say his name right. Mike Santana for the No Contendership. For the No Contendership for the NXT title at Heatwave. So that's going to be interesting. We had Tony D'Angelo had a segment here to talk about Grayson Waller and Cruz because Cruz wants the title shot. Grayson Waller likes to talk trash about everybody and all that stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, he had a lot to say, and he says he wants to beat up everybody. And Grayson Waller came out. He says, you're going to say the same thing over and over. Cruz is going to say the same thing over and over. He says, SummerSlam happened, but everybody's talking about me and all that stuff. And then Cruz came out, and he's talking trash about Mr. Grayson Waller and Tony D'Angelo and all that stuff. Nothing really happened. Tony D'Angelo just wants to know who he's going to be facing. And he says, make a No Contenders match that I could face at Heatwave. So nothing really happened in the segments. Here we go with the matches. We got Jada Parker teaming up with Thea Hale to versus Lyons and Carmen. Natalia's proteges, I guess, the Evolve Women's Champion. It was a pretty decent tag team match. I think Jada Parker and Thea Hale did a hell of a job as a tag team. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Jada Parker and Thea Hale. Well, ladies and gentlemen, same thing as what happened with Miles Bourne. If he retains his North American title, he gets a shot at the tag team titles. He won the North American title, he retained it, and he's going to go for the tag titles tonight. Same thing with Ren Sinclair. If she could retain her speed title against Zarya, she will get a shot at the women's North American title. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the match didn't really... nobody won the match because it was a time limit draw. So I guess Ren Sinclair did retain the title because the announcer says still the women's speed champion, Ren Sinclair. So I guess he retained the title. So that means next week, the women's North American title will be on the line. Zarya versus Ren Sinclair. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I need to talk about something else that's not NXT. There's two things that happen. A sad thing, and ladies and gentlemen, something that we knew was going to happen for a while, because it happened in the ring. Brock Lesnar was on the Pat McAfee show, got interviewed by Pat McAfee. I'm surprised we show Pat McAfee again after he got booted out in the WWE after Randy Orton lost at WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar was on Pat McAfee's show, and he just announced officially that he is retired from in-ring competition. So he's done. I think he's officially done for real. He's not going to come out and attack anyone else or Obafemi again. I think he's done. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we heard the sad news. A WWE legend, I believe he's a Hall of Famer as well, Dory Funk Jr. passed away. And I believe his father, Terry Funk, is that his brother or father? One of those. I know I'm bad at those things. Don't get mad at me. But he passed away, and now we got Dory Funk Jr. passed away. They did have they had a tribute video for him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's sad to hear. We had a great weekend on SummerSlam, and then you got this on Tuesday. On the weekend, it was celebration for SummerSlam, and then on Tuesday, you get a sad news about a legend passing away. That sucks. I hate it. But, ladies and gentlemen, Ren Sinclair wins the match. She gets a title shot next week. We got Miles Bourne in Heights versus the Swipe Right guys for the NXT Tag Team titles. Well, I thought they would win the titles and retain it because Miles Bourne and Heights had their match for the North American title. I thought we were going to have a heel turn by Heights. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, because Jackson Drake got himself kicked out and Mike Lockwood got herself kicked out, and the referee kicked him out of the ring. But there was a lot happening. The referee was distracted. Miles Bourne was illegal, but he did Bourne's again. Knock out one, I think it was Brad Baylor, out of the ring. Damien Heights did his belly to belly. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, and your new NXT Tag Team Champions of the World, Damien Heights and Miles Bourne. Damien Heights finally wins his first ever championship in the WWE, and Miles Bourne is a double champion in the NXT. So a lot of crazy things happen, and ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a mixed tag team match between Shawn Spears teaming up with Lizzie Rain. She doesn't trust Shawn Spears very much. And they will be versing the calling of Izzy Dame and Nico Betts. Another match got made. It will be Dion Lennox versus Sugars. That's going to happen next week as well. We did hear that Charlotte Hill got injured. He had a video that he posted on the internet. Sounds like he's injured, and we won't be seeing him for a while. So that sucks after his match with Tristan Angels. We have Keanu Carver versus EK Prosper. The winner of that match was Keanu Carver with a small package. Interesting. We have Kendall Gray versus Lola Vice for the NXT Women's title in the Underground match. These ladies were destroying each other, and ladies and gentlemen, at some point in the match, Lola Vice pulled Kendall Gray, and she smashed her face into the ring steps, and the referee had to stop the match for a bit because there was blood coming out of the ear of Kendall Gray, and she couldn't stand. She was like dizzy and drowsy, all that stuff. So we had commercial break. There's doctors checking on her. Everybody's checking on her, wiping the blood out of her ear and checking on her, see if she can wrestle. Because if she loses, she's forfeit the title, and she loses the title. She doesn't want to do that. So she takes a band-aid from the medical and wraps it around her head and says she's ready to go. And she couldn't stand and try to get back in the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. And Lola Vice accidentally knocked out the referee with her back fist. And then she tried to knock out Kendall with a submission. Kendall was knocked out. She was done. But the referee was knocked out, so Lola Vice tried to wake up the referee, but there's Ren Sinclair yelling at Kendall, "Wake up!" Slapping her in the face to wake her up. "Get up!" And then, ladies and gentlemen, Kendall with the arm bar, and she got the win. She made Lola Vice tap out. But what we're going to do for NXT Heatwave for the Women's Championship match when that match happened tonight. Heatwave is somewhere in the couple weeks. I have no idea. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It is a short video. We don't have anything for 2K except for the WrestleMania pack. I don't really care for it because I already got a Cody Rhodes. I already got a Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan will be cool for me because I got one from the old school and I got one for the current show. And she's kind of currently what she is now with the theme song. So that helps. But the other ones doesn't really help because I already have the old school of some of these guys. Like Cody Rhodes, and I don't know who the other one is. But the arena would be cool, but I don't know if I'm going to be using it all. Because what I'm trying to do, every year I change the arenas. So, whatever WrestleManias we have because of the showcase, so I'm changing it every year to those, and we don't have a lot of months until the next game comes in. So, yeah. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to use WrestleMania 42 pack arena. I don't know why you wait so long to give us the WrestleMania 42 pack when I'm not even close to being done in my first year. I'm not skipping shows. I'm doing all the shows. I got a whole bunch of shows. We got 3 universe modes. We got a whole bunch of shows on all my universe modes. So yeah. Crazy. No skipping matches or deleting matches or deleting shows. I deleted main events or I deleted superstars, like the mini shows. So I didn't really care for those. So I just kept the major ones like AAA, Raw or SmackDown, NXT. I got Evolve as well in my current show. I have my independent wrestling. I got BCW, NXT UK, NXT Mutiny, and I got all of their pay-per-views. And on my old school, we got Raw, we got SmackDown. I made an ECW, WWE ECW brand, and we got their pay-per-views as well. So we got a lot of shows. We got like 2 Royal Rumbles to worry about. 3. I got Mutiny Rumble. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of Royal Rumbles, and we got a BCW Royal Gauntlet match. 30 men in a Gauntlet Eliminator match. It's going to be crazy in this crazy Royal Rumble month. We're on the Royal Rumble. We're getting closer to WrestleMania. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Tell us helped. I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW results. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.